I recently read through the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and this book goes over the 48 staple laws that helps one to become a person of power. From that book, the one law that stuck out to me the most was law number 34. This law goes into detail on how the way you perceive and the way you carry yourself will determine how others treat you. Thus, this law was called, "Be royal in your own fashion, act like a king to be treated like one." This topic of growth and becoming more confident has always been something that resonated with me because I myself was someone that was insecure growing up and wasn't always the most confident person. And it's always been my lifelong goal to become the most strongest and confident version of myself. And as I was reading through this book, and particularly this law, it has dawned on me what confident people don't do. Confident people never drown themselves in self-pity and self-doubt. Now, everyone in life experiences self-doubt, but it is those who are confident that can bounce back to the reservoir of self-belief, and that is called self-esteem. Law number 34 was very interesting because I came to learn more about Christopher Columbus and his character. Christopher Columbus was someone that we always know as that famous explorer that made the great transatlantic voyages, and he was someone that discovered the great Americas. He was someone that paved the way to colonizing America. There was something that made me really fascinated about who he is. And in reality, Christopher Columbus wasn't actually the greatest sailor. He was just a mere merchant, and he didn't really have much experience leading a group of men. He almost knew nothing about navigation or how to navigate through the vast and deep ocean. He actually didn't even qualify for the journeys that he requested, yet the king somehow didn't question his competence. In fact, the king was actually impressed by the bold request that Columbus made, and the king actually respected him. So what was it about Columbus that made the king actually not question his competence, but actually respect who he is and respect the bold request that he made? Although Columbus didn't really qualify for his journeys, he was for sure a genius in one area. It was the way he carried himself and the way he sold himself. His ability to charm the nobility came from the way he carried himself and a strong sense of belief in himself. We have to also understand that his confidence wasn't the arrogant, loud, and ugly type. His confidence was a calm, quiet, yet self-assured type of confidence. Columbus truly felt that he was destined to wear the crown. So that's why Law 34 signifies that the way we carry ourselves reflect on how we think about ourselves. And this law mentions that we should be overcome by our own self-belief. When we see great figures and great athletes, they seem to share a similar trait, and that is their strong sense of belief in themselves. They have a strong belief in their own greatness, and that leads to a self-fulfilling prophecy. Strong confidence and self-belief is grounded and is combined with constant growth mindset. And we have to also understand that confidence isn't about being better than other people, but simply just being okay with how you are, being okay with what is, and just simply focusing on your own lane, on your own life. And you're constantly focusing on bettering yourself. And that process of constant work and constant growth and the results that come with it is such a delight that they do it more and more. And it's just a beautiful cycle. In the book, Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, he mentions that he just simply decides to be confident in that moment. Even though he might not have all the resources, the belief to fully be confident, he simply just decides to be confident and believes that he'll figure it out along the way. And that is the power of focus and good decisions. Know that change is possible and it is a process. We literally have the ability to really change and recreate ourselves into a person of confidence and power. What's helped me in my own personal life is learning new skills, putting myself in new and uncomfortable situations, and traveling to different parts of the world in the last few years has helped tremendously. I think one of the single most important things I've started in my life was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. As this martial art is very complex, very complicated, very tough, but it's very effective. Through training, I learned a lot of things about life, how anything you do in life takes patience and it is a process. It takes persistence and consistency to get good at it. There's going to be ups and downs, but the more you stick with it and the more you get better and better at it, the more you actually grow deeper resolve and self-respect for yourself. And that has helped my self-respect and confidence tremendously. Traveling to different parts of the world has opened my eyes to what's out there, to the different cultures, seeing different people. By putting yourself out there, there's nothing that could replace the rich experience that you gain from it. You become so much more well-rounded and you have so much more experiences to talk about and share. And through all those experiences, going to a different country, putting yourself into a new foreign zone with uncertainties and coming back home safely, it makes you really believe in yourself, that you could hold yourself together. You believe that you could problem solve and figure things out. So learn to trust in yourself more, trust in the decisions that you make, and keep learning, keep growing as you go, and we'll be fine. Hope Hope this video provides value to you guys, and as always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.